there, you guys. This is going to be a general guidance reading that I felt called to do. I feel like it's something very important for a lot of us who may be seeking this guidance or seeking this clarity. Even for myself, I feel that it's also needed for me as well. And that question is, do I embrace love again or don't I? You know, do I believe in love again? Do I trust in it again or don't I? And I want to just dive deep into the energy and see what Spirit has for all of us and what the messages are as far as this question or this energy that we're in. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of doubt. A lot of lack of trust within self. A lack of trust within your intuition, your guidance, your guides. You know, distrust with another if there's someone involved, or just, you know, that distrust that anyone is worth you opening up your heart again. The first thing Spirit always wants you to know is, you know, the first person you need to trust is yourself. If you can't even trust in yourself, how can you trust in another? Because you have to give yourself that benefit of the doubt that you know what you're doing, and give that other person the benefit of the doubt as well, or anything that you take a chance on in this life. Another thing Spirit wants you to say, or to what Spirit wants me to say and wants you to know, is that no matter how many times we perceive ourselves to be failures in love, or have, you know, failed or have been hurt and heartbroken in love, that doesn't stop you from loving again. That doesn't stop your heart from beating. It doesn't stop from you having emotions and feelings when it comes to love, whether it's romantic love, whether it's love of a family member, whether it's friendship, child, whomever. It doesn't stop you from feeling. It doesn't stop your heart from beating. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the energy. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on. We just got out of a Venus retrograde, and we've had to go back and look at certain things in past relationships that we've had. So all of that is not, I mean, it's not going to be an easy thing for either of us. So okay, so right now, this is you, and this is what Spirit is wanting for you. So here within yourself, mentally, you have daydreams and decisions. So this would be an emotional energy, a heart space energy. She's actually doing the heart chakra meditation pose. So it's like you may need to go within your heart, but in your mind, it's like you are looking within your heart. You may be looking at all of the things that you desire and want for yourself when it comes to love. Some of you may be overanalyzing a situation, you know, looking too far deep into things, and it's confusing your emotions and confusing what you really want for yourself, or what your truest heart's desires. You're confused by all of this. You may feel like you have too many options out on the table. Some of you maybe looking at exes and making comparisons to what's in the future or who you're dealing with currently. You know, it's causing a lot of mental conflict, a lot of confusion, and it's hard for you to really get clear on what's inside of you and what's in your heart at this time. But even though this is happening, I feel like Spirit wants you to be cautious of this energy of you diving too deep, and because there's a little bit of an illusion here. You're not fully seeing things for what they are. It's kind of like coming from a place of fear and doubt here. And it's like maybe you need to get centered in your heart space. Maybe you do need to try heart chakra meditations, or working with rose quartz, or, you know, asking for prayer to reveal what's in your heart, because it's kind of a lot of noise, I feel. Actually, what's in your heart space right now, you have 3 of reaching out. In your heart, you feel like you're not being supported by spirit. You don't see the fact that you actually are, you know, all of these different hands represent that you have this divine protection and divine support, but you don't see it. You almost feel as though you're alone and by yourself, and that no one's got you but you, which is not necessarily true. You do have divine support. They are uplifting you. There is something positive, you know, underneath the surface, and it's like you're not seeing it, you're not recognizing it. You're looking on the sidelines or looking towards the past rather than looking towards the future or embracing the present. So you have all of this divine support, you know, this energy that they can actually help you to create something positive or create what you actually desire, but you're not looking in that direction. You don't realize that. How you're perceiving things right now, you have seek, which is a major arcana. So I feel like you're actually in the right space by perceiving things as if you need that peace of mind, that you need to go within. You need to seek the answers within, not without. So I feel like you're not going to get the answers from the outside. I feel like your guides are communicating to you. And when they do, it's going to be a sense of peace and solitude. The message is going to harmonize with you. It's going to make sense. It's going to just feel right. Not necessarily everything that may come through will be of a positive nature or something that you want to hear. You know, it's just what you need to hear. So I feel like once you get out of your head on the outside of everything, the outside noises and, you know, maybe people interjecting their own opinions or you seeking outside of yourself for the answers, I feel like you need to go within yourself first. And Spirit's actually helping you to do that, because I feel like it's going to help alleviate a lot of the issues that you're dealing with and the illusions that you're seeing. Overall, the energy that you are dealing with, you have shine. So overall, I feel like your higher self is calling out to someone, or it is open to love. It is this love that wants to be shared, this big love that it desires, or that's just within, and it's not, you know, it cannot be caged. So your higher self is actually wanting you to embrace this energy. It's here as well, with your guides are trying to support you to get you to see that it's okay for you to be open. It's okay for you to be receptive to this love, and even for it to come back to you. You need to know that. Okay, it's like a lot of things, a lot can be illuminated from you just being positive and you trusting in what's in your heart, knowing that it's safe, that you're going to call love to you anyway, because it's radiating from you. You're sending out this energy. So what Spirit is saying for you mentally, what I feel like Spirit is wanting you to, the mind state that Spirit wants you to be in, you have simply love. So I feel like they want you to think about possibly some, you know, father and child situation that you have, whether it be with your own father or father figure, you know, someone that you looked up to, maybe your first, for women, or, you know, it could be for men as well, who their first love was a male. I feel like there's something significant about that relationship that maybe you need to look at and to heal within yourself. Because I feel like Spirit only wants you to focus on pure love, and the son and the father energy also, I feel like, is that unconditional love. It just is. And I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on that, to love like a child, to trust in your father, not necessarily trust so much into another as if they're your father, but I feel like lean upon your highest self, lean upon God, whomever you place in a high position that you feel is your comforter, who you feel guides you and protects you, wants the highest good for you, who is your teacher. I feel like you need to lean upon them and trust and be pure-hearted, and to think from a pure, authentic place that you are safe and you have like this child. Yes, they're young in this energy. They may be naive in a sense because they don't know. The energy just is. Children just love because that's all they know. Even though this is a child, they have a book in their hand and there's a light that's beaming from it. I feel like you have the truth within your hands. You know the truth. You have the knowledge right there in your hands. With the heart space, I feel like what Spirit wants you to feel within yourself or to focus on emotionally, you have the love card, which is like the Lovers. So this major arcana energy, I feel like they want you to focus on either the connection that you have with someone and what is growing, or what can be, what can grow from a divine relationship with another person, whether it be romantic, whether it be friendships, trusting in people again, you know, who, if you've had to deal with backstabbers, whether it be a romantic partner, whether it's a family member, a friend, someone you did a business deal with, whatever it is for you individually, I feel like all around, Spirit's wanting you to focus on looking at the spiritual aspect of love. I feel like they want you to feel that and embrace it and tune into it also, but on the other side, to be practical with love and to be grounded and to be humble as well. See something brewing and growing. I feel like you need to focus on the fact that there is something growing when it comes to your love life, whether you're single, whether, you know, you're building friendships or you feel alone at this time. I feel like you need to know that Spirit is helping you. It's like this energy of integration, that when you open up to your truth and you open up to your heart and you simply just love and you tap into that knowledge or that wisdom that's within you, you attract that same pure energy towards you when you're coming from an authentic place. For your perception, Spirit wants you to perceive this situation, knowing that with the Take the Lead card, knowing that you're in a powerful position to create what you want. You just have to assert yourself. I feel like you need to, it's this co-creative energy with the number 3, and it goes back to the reach out card, 3 of reaching out. The hands are very significant. It's like support. I feel like you have divine support, but Spirit wants you to take the initiative and to work with them. You know, you have to do your part as well, but you have that support to create whatever it is that you desire when it comes to love. The overall energy that Spirit wants you really to do is, you have the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, really is for you to tap into your intuition, into your highest guidance, and to start trusting that, you know, take heed to the messages that are coming from the divine, that's coming from your guides, or most importantly, what's coming from your highest self, what's coming from within you, to tune into that, and that energy, those messages, that guidance that's coming through. Really take heed to those things and pay attention to them. Obviously, Spirit really is saying for you to trust in your own discernment and your own judgment. And sometimes that can be very hard because we can overanalyze, we can think too much, which is why Spirit wants you not to come from a place of illusions, but come from a place of pure heartedness, pure feeling what's really in your heart. And when you are coming from your heart space, you're not in fear, you're not angry, you're not all over the place. You know what it is. You know, even if you suspect that, you know, your friend is backstabbing you, you feel a sense of peace because it's like, I know this inevitably. I know it. you know, you don't doubt it. You're not overthinking, well, is she or is he, you know, are they doing this to me? It's like you know already within yourself. It's a peace, it's a calm, it's a assurance that it's a confidence that you feel within yourself, that you know the truth and you're going to stand with that and you're going to stick with that. That's what Spirit wants you to embrace. With the Page of Cups, you know, I feel like some of you are questioning whether someone is coming in. I feel like there is someone that has already come in for you with the Page of Cups. I feel like there is someone that has come in or will be coming in who's very pure in their intent. It's almost like they're not foolish in love, but they're, you know, they love like they've never been hurt before. And they kind of just go in with that attitude or that energy. But at the same time, they're highly intuitive. They're highly in touch with emotions. So even if they get heartbroken, it's like they're wise enough to take the risk in love anyway. So I feel like whoever this person is that you're dealing with, or whoever may be coming in, they have a pure-hearted, loving energy. And I don't really like to get into zodiac signs, so I will say that this is usually a water sign for some of you, but I don't really, you know, it could be any sign, really. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like, you know, this person may have a lot going on in their life. They may be struggling with a lot of energies. They may be going through their own spiritual battles right now. Or this energy could also be that you're opposing the energy. You're not allowing this person to come in, or you're not allowing someone to love you. You're not allowing people to love you. Whether this is new friendships building, relatives coming in, someone trying to reconcile with you, asking for your forgiveness, or a new love partner coming in. It's like there's maybe some opposition with that, not allowing it to come through. With the Two of Pentacles, you're not totally sure of yourself. You're not totally sure of what you want. You're sending out mixed signals to the universe. A part of you is saying, I want this, but another part of you is saying, I don't want. So that could also be what's keeping this person from entering your life, or people from entering your life who's meant to come in. With the Emperor, I feel like this is someone that's meant to stay in your life, divinely sent to you, divinely meant to be here, you know, meant to come in. This is like by God's approval or judgment that this person's come in. I feel like this person is going to be just kind of fixed in your life, not really going anywhere, very stable. It's like a stable character, someone who's, you know, assured of themselves, like self-assured, honest, noble, confident. That's here. Then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of worries that, you know, that you're creating all of this worry for nothing, I feel. Or, you know, other things it could be is that you're too much in your head. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing. You're not giving yourself room to breathe, or you're not giving your mind that peacefulness that it needs right now, that solitude, that peace. So can you trust and love again? I would say yes, of course you can trust and embrace love again. That's always the option, you know, but it comes down to your judgment. You know, if it's really, you know, if there happens to be someone in your life or someone that may come in, you have to make that decision whether or not you feel this person is worthy of you embracing them. You have to make that decision. That person can't make that decision for you. No one else can. I mean, everyone can put that bug in your ear that this person is good or they're bad for you, but at the end of it, you have to make that discernment. You have to make that call, and that's all Spirit is asking for you. The overall energy of this, and your higher self even wants you to embrace love. It doesn't want you to be shut off and closed, because you have all of this love to give. You have something very positive, very infinite, very divine to share with the world, not just with one person. This isn't just a one love one type of love. It's a universal love. It's who you are by nature. But Spirit wants you to trust in your own guidance first and foremost. Don't always take everyone's word for it, unless it truly resonates with what you feel inside of yourself. But never take someone else's word over your own, especially if it doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't sit well with you. But you have to make that call for yourself, whether or not you want to open up again, trust in someone again. Because it is hard when you've gone through, you know, breakups and cheating and backstabbing, you know, drama. It's hard for us to open, but we do it. I mean, we open our hearts again. We might not think that we ever will, but we end up opening our hearts again. But it's that fear of, will it last, or will this person be gentle with my heart? But that's just a judgment call that you have to make. Is this person worthy of taking that chance? Okay, so that's your reading, you guys. I hope that this was helpful, and this is something that was needed. Brings you clarity, gives you something to think about, puts you in the right direction of where you need to be moving forward. And as always, I'm sending you guys much love. Until next time.